Hello everybody, this is Charlie from Garden FL, and today's video we're going to talk a little bit about some of the beautiful Atemoyas we found here in Cali, Colombia. So let's get started. So right here in front of us we actually have a few different varieties of Atemoya. I don't know the exact cultivar of these Atemoya varieties, but they do look very similar to a lot of main varieties we have in the United States. So here's some of the big Atemoyas I found here in Cali, Colombia. As you can see, some of them actually vary in the size and shape. These I really like and I'm really surprised with just because they appear just like a variety in the United States we have called Phet Pak Chong, actually originating from Thailand. And as you see, they actually vary a lot and in different sizes and shapes. As you see, just by the scales, you could see they're very different. And some of them actually right here are actually super smooth looking, almost like a cherimoya, Annona cherimola. So a lot of them just range in different sizes and shapes and colors. So let's take a closer look at these Atemoya varieties. So right here are some of my most favorite Atemoyas in front of me, just because they look just like the Phet Pak Chong variety. And another thing to note about these Atemoyas is that although they look like big sugar apples, which is another reason why I like them so much, and the reason why they look like big sugar apples is only because whatever Atemoya cultivar this is, it actually has more percentage of the sugar apples, so it actually has more of the Annona squamosa genetics in here over the Chermioya, the Annona Chermioya genetics. That's why they appear more of kind of like a big sugar apple. And as you see, there's other ones that look just like that. As you see, the scales are very smooth looking. So here's another Atemoya. Now this Atemoya was actually a seedless Atemoya, it was sold to me as. And believe it or not, I've opened a few of these already, and some of them were seedless and some of them were not. So I guess it just varies, between, I guess, which ones have seeds and don't have seeds. But nonetheless, the ones that did have seeds were a very low seed count. And I was really surprised to have some of my first seedless Atemoyas, because I actually could not believe that they were seedless, but believe me, they were. Here's another variety of Atemoya. As you see, it almost looks like a cherimoya. Some cherimoyas, Annona cherimola, are very flat surface and smooth. So as you see, this one's a very smooth surface compared to this one. As you see, this Atemoya still has its bumps and ridges. And also just to show you the comparison between two other cultivars of Atemoya, as you see, they both widely vary in their shape and texture, but nonetheless, they're still Atemoyas. And what makes them Atemoyas is their parents. So they're crossed with Chermioya, Annona cherimola, crossed with Annona squamosa, sugar apple. So let's get to opening some of these Atemoya fruits. We're first going to start off with some of the Phet Pak Chong looking Atemoya fruits. Now the reason why I call these the Phet Pak Chong Atemoya fruits is because to me they most resemble the Phet Pak Chong variety that we have growing in the United States. What makes this look like the Phet Pak Chong variety is just the smooth scales, and it looks most similar to like a big sugar apple, just like the Phet Pak Chong is. And if you didn't know, the Phet Pak Chong that was actually developed in Thailand, which these are not Phet Pak Chongs, but these are very similar lookalikes to Phet Pak Chong that I found in Cali, Colombia. The original Phet Pak Chong was actually developed in Thailand, in Phet Pak City, I believe, and it actually has more percentage of sugar apple genetics than Chermioya, so that's why it tastes very good, the Phet Pak Chong. So I'm really looking forward to actually cutting one of these open and showing you how they look on the inside and how they taste. So let's get to opening them. So here we're gonna cut open the Atemoya. Wow, very, very pretty. As you see, there's low seed count, and it looks just like the Phet Pak Chong Atemoya to me. So we're gonna cut it open now and see how it tastes. So as you see, that's the inside of this Atemoya variety. As you see, it's a very beautiful Atemoya variety. Like I said, it reminds me of the Phet Pak Chong. So let's continue to opening up the next variety of Atemoya we have here on the table. So this is the seedless Atemoya that we're gonna open up. And let's see, this one we can cut just like this. As you can see, it's very low seed count as well, but it's not exactly seedless. As you see, there's still some seeds compared to the other variety. As you see, they do look very similar, although this variety, the bigger Phet Pak Chong looking one, does have a wider and kind of creamier inside, it looks like. So also you could tell the scales on this one, they're more kind of fused together, the carpels. And on this Atemoya variety, you can tell they're very bulging and kind of, they're very obnoxious. So this is a third variety of Atemoya. As you can see, this variety varies from the other two that we saw, just because the texture is actually very smooth. It's not bumpy whatsoever. As this Atemoya, as you see, they're very distinctive. And as you see, it also varies from this Atemoya. As you see, it looks like this Atemoya got kind of the smooth traits from wherever this one got it from, possibly the cherimoya or the cherimola, but nonetheless, it is Atemoya. So we're gonna cut it open and see how that looks like on the inside, and then we're gonna compare the three. Wow. So this one actually cut open fairly nice. It looks almost like a cherimoya. So as you can see, it has a really nice creamy white inside, such as this, the first one we saw. But the middle one, the bumpy one, Atemoya, is kind of, the insides don't look as pleasing as the other two. But we're gonna try them all and see how they taste like. So here I have my cousins with me from Colombia, and we're actually gonna be trying some of these Atemoya varieties. The first one we're gonna be trying is the Phet Pak Chong one. So let's see how it tastes like. Es este de aquí, el primero.
¿Cojo cualquiera?
Sí, sí, ese. Y... It's very chewy. And it tastes like it tastes just like sugar apples. Kind of has like a little Berlinia taste to it, but I think it's because it's very like big and chewy. It has a good seed meat to seed ratio too. Está rico, ¿no?
Sí, muy rico.
Sí. Voilà. Now we're gonna try the second variety, which is this middle one, el medio.
¿Cualquiera?
Sí.
Okay.
This one. Now this variety was actually this one right here, which is said to be the seedless Atemoya.
Este es un poquito menos dulce, ¿no?
Yes, sí, es como menos dulce. So she said it's less sweet, which is true. This is the seedless one.
Sí, no me gusta tanto.
Sí, no.
Es menos dulce, pero sabe rico.
No, es como muy amargo.
Un poquito, sí.
Sí. Yeah, we didn't really like the seedless one. And now we're gonna try the third one, which is this one, which is a smooth cherimoya variety. Although it is Atemoya, so este de aquí. Este rico.
Permiso. Oh, este es más dulce.
Sí.
Muy rico.
Está rico.
So this one, the smooth Atemoya, is actually very sweet, just because it does have more of its cherimoya, more sweet genetics, I believe. So, ¿cuál te gustó más?
El último.
El del medio.
El medio?
Sí.
Wow. So we actually all have our different likings. I actually like the Phet Pak Chong one, which is the bigger one. My cousin actually likes the cherimoya one, which is this one. And then my other cousin likes the seedless Atemoya, which actually wasn't that sweet, but he said he liked it more. So thank you guys so much for watching this Atemoya video, tasting the Atemoyas in Cali, Colombia. I hope you guys liked this video, and I hope you guys saw some new varieties of Atemoyas that you haven't seen before. And if you love Annonas, please give this video a thumbs up and consider liking if you love tropical fruits like me. So thank you guys once again. I'm Harley from Garden Felt. I hope you had a good day. Bye-bye now.
Ciao.
Ciao.